Defining a bean of type X in your configuration. Spring Boot error explained. Introduction. While working with a Spring Boot application, you may encounter an error like, consider defining a bean of type com.example.service.myservice in your configuration. This error is very common and usually happens during application startup. It means Spring Boot cannot find a required bean in the application context. Understanding this error is important for dependency injection, bean creation, Spring configuration, fixing startup issues. What is a bean in Spring Boot? A bean is an object that is managed by the Spring container. Simple definition. Bean equals object created and managed by Spring. Example at service public class, user service. Spring automatically creates this as a bean. What does this error mean? Error: no qualifying bean of type X available. Or, consider defining a bean of type X. Simple meaning. Spring tried to inject a dependency, but no bean of that type exists. Example concept. Class needs dependency. Spring looks for bean. Bean not found. Error thrown. Why this happens? Spring Boot uses dependency injection, DI. Example, at AutoWired, private user service. Spring tries to inject user service. If it cannot find a bean of that type, means error occurs. Common causes. 1. Missing annotation. At component, at service, at repository. Problem: public class user service. No annotation means Spring does not detect it. Fix: at service, public class, user service. Example concept. No annotation means no bean to. Package not scanned. Spring Boot scans packages starting from the main application class. Problem: main class, com.app. Service class, com.other.service. Spring does not scan com.other. Fix: at Spring Boot application, scan base packages equals com. Example concept. Not scanned means not registered. 3. Using interface without implementation problem. At AutoWired, private payment service, but no implementation class exists. Fix: at service public class payment service implements payment service. Example concept. Interface only means no bean instance for multiple beans without qualifier problem. At AutoWired, private payment service, but 2 implementations exist. Fix: at qualifier, PayPal service. Example concept. Multiple beans means ambiguity. Error 5. Bean not defined in configuration problem. A class is not annotated and not manually registered. Fix: at bean, public user service. Return new user service. Example concept. Manual bean definition means Spring can inject 6. Missing: at component scan. If component scanning is restricted incorrectly, beans may not be detected. 7. Wrong profile active. Bean may exist only in a specific profile. Example: at profile dev, at service, public class dev service. If dev profile is not active means bean not created. Example concept. Wrong profile means missing bean 8. Bean defined but not loaded. Occurs with conditional annotations. At conditional, at profile, at conditional on property. How to fix the error. Step-by-step fix. Check if class has annotation. At component, at service, at repository. Step 2. Check package structure. Is it under main package? Step 3. Check if implementation exists for interfaces. Step 4. Check for multiple beans. Step 5. Check profiles. Step 6. Define bean manually if needed. Example concept. Find missing bean means fix registration. Manual bean definition. Example configuration class. At configuration, public class, app config. At bean, public user service. Return new user service. This tells Spring. Create this object means manage as bean, real-world example. Problem: at AutoWired, private email service, Email service. Error. No qualifying bean of type email service fix. At service, public class email service. Bean lifecycle flow. Spring starts, scans packages, creates beans, injects dependencies, application runs. If any bean is missing, means startup fails. Difference between at component, at service, at repository, annotation purpose. At component, generic bean. At service, business logic. At repository, data access. Example concept. All are beans means different roles. Debugging tips enable debug logs. Logging.level.org.spring framework equals debug. Check startup logs. Spring prints bean creation details. Example concept. Logs means show missing beans. Advantages of understanding this error. Understanding this error helps you fix startup failures quickly, understand dependency injection, manage beans properly, design clean architecture. Example concept. Understand DI means fewer runtime issues. Limitations. Challenges include confusing error messages, multiple root causes, dependency chain issues. Example concept. One missing bean means app fails. Common mistakes. Forgetting annotation, wrong package structure, missing implementation, using wrong profile. Example concept. Small mistake means big failure. Best practices: keep packages under main class, use proper annotations, avoid unnecessary beans, use at configuration for manual beans, document dependencies clearly. Example concept. Clean structure means smooth DI concepts learned. What a bean is, how Spring creates and injects beans, common causes of missing bean errors, how to fix dependency injection issues, Spring Boot configuration basics. Simple definition. Consider defining a bean of type X. An error indicating that Spring Boot cannot find or create a required dependency for injection. Final summary. This Spring Boot error occurs when a required bean is missing from the application context. The most common causes include missing annotations, incorrect package scanning, missing implementation, wrong profiles, multiple beans without qualifiers. To fix it, ensure that the class is annotated or defined as a bean. It is within the scanned package. Dependencies are correctly configured. Understanding this error is essential for mastering Spring Boot dependency injection and application configuration.